Yo, what up, y'all? And obviously, this is Chris giving you sports from my point of view. And yesterday was Sunday, man, which means there was some football going on. For those of you who don't know, if you live under a rock or something. But yeah, man, Cowboys played a good game against the Chargers. A lot of excuse that, but yeah, back to the subject. Yeah, a lot of people had the Cowboys losing. You know what I mean? We were the underdogs going in this game. We were not supposed to win because, like I said, we were the underdogs going in this game. You know what I mean? So I'm glad my boys pulled it off. I'm glad they got the job done. It was a hard fought game. It wasn't nothing easy. Obviously, in the NFL, no game is going to be easy. But yeah, man, that was a hard fought game, and we pulled it off. I'm glad that we were able to get a win because any win you get in the NFL is always huge. So, but yeah, and like I said in my last blog, which I hope you guys watched and checked out. You know what I mean? I said you can't get too high and you can't get too low on these wins and losses. You know what I mean? Because the season is just starting, season is just beginning. You know, like injuries happen. Obviously, with the Cowboys, you saw that. You know, we lost a few guys, and also suspensions and all those what have you things have come into play. But yeah, let's get into it, man. So basically, this is my takeaways from the game. I like the way Dak played, despite that interception he threw. So at first I thought it was to the pass was to Amari Cooper. It looked like it when you first were watching the game, but it was to CD Lamb actually. It looked like the pass was to CD Lamb, and it looked like the ball got away from Dak when he threw it. Like it got a bit away from him. He threw it a little bit over, so that's why it was able to be an interception. I'm not making any excuses, but that's things happen, and obviously it was a turnover for Dak Prescott, so which isn't good. But hey, he still played a solid game. Still was pretty good. I like what he did. So, and as well, I like what Zeke and Tony Pollard did. They played a good two run man game. I like what they did. I like how they were bringing it. I like how they were getting off the line and doing pretty good. And also Zach Martin was back. You like that, and obviously you see what he brings to the game. You know what I mean? So he was able to help those guys. You know what I mean? But it wasn't just Zach Martin, but he was a big part in that. You know what I mean? And also Tony Steele, he did pretty good as well. So give credit to him as well. You can't leave him out. It wasn't just Zach Martin, but Zach Martin obviously was a key piece to the offensive line. So you love to see that. You know what I mean? That's huge because if, like I said in my last blog, you know what I mean? If you guys checked it out once again, that was a key point. I was looking forward to see what we do as far as the run game. And that's what we did. We did pretty good. We rushed for almost 200 yards. We rushed for over 100 yards. It wasn't quite 200 yards, but it was pretty good. We did solid. So that was good. You love to see that. And both of those guys were able to get a touchdown. So that's always nice to see Zeke getting in the end zone, So that was dope experience. They did good. I like that. And also I want to go on to speak about our defense. I like Dan Quinn. I like his play calling. It was pretty decent, and we had a couple penalties, and we would have had a takeaway from Jaron Curse, number 27. They said it was a pass interference, but when he got the interception, but I don't think he did a little too much. But hey, that's another topic for another day. But overall, I like what we bring. I think we still have more time to gel because we have a couple. We need more, time to get together and get better because these guys are all new. Of course, Michael Parsons is a rookie, and we got a couple new guys. So it's like, you know what I mean? We still haven't peaked. We didn't reach our peak yet. So you also got to take that into account. You know what I mean? Because I feel as though maybe if we'd had 2 years with these guys, like, you know what I mean? I feel as though who knows what we could be. But yeah, I'm liking our defense so far, and obviously we're missing DeMarcus Lawrence. He's a key piece, but I don't know, man. Who knows what Michael Parsons could do because he was getting off the line. You know what I mean? He was able to bring some pressure. He was coming, man, and that's one thing about him, and that's also what people were raving about him when we signed him is this kid has a high motor. Like no matter what, he's gonna bring it. He's gonna bring that intensity every game. So you love to see that. Obviously, we need the Marcus Lawrence back, but hey, that's a good look and that's a good upside for us going forward with the Michael Parsons being at the defensive end position. So I'm also excited to see what he's going to do next week against Philadelphia. And of course, that game is always going to be exciting and through the roof, a whole lot of passion because rivalry games are always, you know what I mean? You get my drift. You know what's going on. So that is just going to be very exciting to see, and hopefully we steamroll they behinds because yeah, let me not get into that yet, but yeah, but like I was saying, yeah, I like what we did. We did pretty good. We, obviously there were some penalties that brought the Chargers back. You know what I mean? But yeah, like anybody would say, just like if it was to the Cowboys would have had those mistakes and lost the game, people would be saying this. Wouldn't want to hear the Cowboys fans saying having any excuses of, oh, we almost won, we could have won due to penalties or what have you. Yeah, you know what I mean? We won. So what? But yeah, you get it. And also, I like what. Oh yeah, I didn't speak on that. I was speaking on Dan Quinn and the defense or whatever, but I didn't get to bring up Anthony Brown. He played a good game. He wasn't too bad. He didn't get torched like he did against Antonio Brown with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So he had a solid game. He had a pass breakup. He saved that touchdown where the ball hit him in his back. Yeah, if you watched the game, you remember that. So yeah, he played pretty solid. And also Trevon Diggs. I forgot to highlight him. He had a pretty solid game. Keenan Allen didn't do too much against him, and that says a lot for Trevon Diggs. The ceiling is very extremely high for him as well, young guy, because he got an interception, and he held. He did his numbers wasn't that. I mean, Keenan Allen's numbers wasn't that high. You know what I mean? For Trevon Diggs to be following him, that says a lot. That's pretty outstanding. But one thing about it is with Trevon Diggs, it's like, how a kid or whoever, anyone is so smart, and they think they're so smart that, you know what I mean? They think they know it all. They think they can slack a bit sometimes. I think that's what it is with Trevon Diggs. I feel as though knows he's so good that sometimes, you know what I mean, he'll he'll gamble sometimes, or sometimes he'll slack off and and then he'll get beat for a good yardage or whatever, or maybe even a touchdown. But I feel as though he should shape up with that. But for the most part, he's a Pro Bowl corner. You know what I mean? So I love it. I like our defense. I like what we got. And obviously, like I said, since we got new guys with new additions, you know what I mean? It's always improvement. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Hopefully we go out there. I'm looking for us to do good, do big things against the Eagles, and also as well as this season. But yeah, and obviously you can tell this is not the same defense as last season. Like some plays So in some missed tackles that they had, I was just like, yo, that kind of reminds you of last season. But then you seen the good parts of what this what this new defense can bring and what they're bringing. So yeah, that's my take on that. And also, I want to speak about this upcoming game against the Philadelphia Eagles, right? So basically, my take for the for us going up against the Eagles. I was just looking at my notes. Excuse that, but all right. This is my take on against Philadelphia, right? I'm I'm I basically feel as though we have to contain Hurts. Like, as from what I've seen in my eyes, they like to do that one pass option and stuff a lot. So we want to keep Hurts in the pocket. I don't think he's that good of a thrower out of the pocket. That we have yet to see that. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not that good of a thrower, but he's best on the run. You know what I mean? So once he's mobile and stuff like that, we gotta contain him. We gotta contain that and do our best with that. And also we gotta watch out for Miles Sanders. He's no slouch. So that's what I want to see from us. I want to see how we can do with our run defense. You know what I mean? I feel like we got to get, and also like I said about Hurts, keeping him keep not letting him get mobile. You know what I mean? Keeping him contained, because I feel as though once we can bring pressure and get him contained, that is where we can that is where we can excel, because our secondary is a bit, you know what I mean? Like is a bit questionable, because we've been getting beaten sometimes, if you know what I mean. We go up against these good receivers, but we did fairly well against the Chargers. But you know what I mean? I just feel as though we gotta bring that pressure and be able to contain Jalen Hurts and those guys, because like I said, if he's on a move, man, we in for a long night. You know what I mean? But obviously, I think our team is more talented, and I think we have the right pieces in order for us to win. I don't see the Eagles beating us. You know what I mean? That's not just because I'm a Dallas fan. It's just because from what I see and what I know Dallas is capable of, they are a playoff team. I see that early, like, you know what I mean? And that's just being real. So there you have it, man. Hopefully you guys like this video, and hopefully you guys continue to grow with me. And make sure you don't forget to like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Like I said, I'm always going to keep improving. I'm going to get better. And there you have it, man. That's it.